Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the stuff. The action has already started. And it's Gullit. Gets a good foot in there. Gullit wins the duel this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice ball and Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Terrific header. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Bapack2. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that could set him on his way. Caught offside that time. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the Europe...
Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Brazil after 11
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with. And it was...
Can he put it away? They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Poland are looking to go forward now. And here's Gnabry. And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Son Heung-min. Gnabry. Gerrard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Son Heung-min. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's anyone's ball now. This might spell danger. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Another big chance that gets away.
Poland really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a great pick out. Messi! They are queuing up to have a go here. This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had it taken off him. Del Piero. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry.
This is the time you need that pace.
A lot of space ahead of him. Maldini. Adams gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Deco.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's no flag. Messi. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's been won straight back.
Oh, that was
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Del Piero. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitution for Poland. Number 21, Gullit. Number 10,
Davids.
Messi.
Oh, easy
Number
pickings
20,
there.
Del Piero. Number 6, Deco. Number 18, Gerrard.
More and more pressure on the
Coming
ball
on the
here.
field, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Mbappe.
Rummenigge.
Number 19,
Decent hit!
Suarez. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 22, Beckham.
Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? Goal! Poland! They've done it! It was coming! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And it didn't take him long.
The attendance
Just
for this
sitting on the
match
bench
was
and waiting moments ago,
70,987.
already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Great hit! And the ball's come loose here. And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And smartly, he's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Right card. Poland have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Ernest. Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And here's Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that defending is unapologetic. It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, played right into his path. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly. Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Owen. Hanya! Goal! Poland!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
David Villa. And it's Owen. He won't be happy with that one.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rodri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Passing nice and neat. Owen. That's Gerrard. Ernest looking understandably energised after he's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Van Basten put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better luck next time.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Elustondo cuts out the pass.
Poland can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found a way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Aimed beyond the defence, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe, there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Poland are looking to go forward now. He has found a way through. Pinches it off him. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri gets over and intercepts. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Poland head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Ernest, and that is a little undercooked. Mbappe, decent hit! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good...
And a header! Goal!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? David Villa delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the...
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Gerard. Coming on to replace him is Number 13, Matthews.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Szoboszlai. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Interesting ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Del Piero. And it's Beckham. Szoboszlai. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passes short and sharp. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution.
Manchester United making another change here. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Messi. Del Piero. Szoboszlai.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Thuram cuts it out. Davids. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rummenigge. Can he finish? They've done it! Back to within one. Interesting.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Some good work on the right flank here. Goulet. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Messi. 5 minutes to add. Goulet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... David Villa! Oh, no, what a... And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Number 4.
Well, and that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. Rummenigge. Now it's Gerrard.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
White. Cannavaro makes the interception. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Messi. Face-to-face. Shot at goal! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Poland have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now. You don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now that's well seen too. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stood up well to him there. Nunez is herring after that one. And it's Figo. And it's played forward. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. Short changes him with that pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's got away, and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the pass is intercepted. Now he's off and running.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And they're quick to get it back. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Gerrard. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. That's the throw. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cavani. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi. Him and Messi! And it's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Poland ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deco. Now it's Messi. Cavani is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deco. Cleared without complication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Del Piero. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bigo looking to get on the end of this. In with a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
And we have our very first corner.
20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 27. Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, what? And the shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Cavani. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids, well, nicely intercepted.
Well,
The idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The fullback is in acres of space here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Can he put it away? He scores! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Chiesa. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he was alert to it. Beckham. Davids. He's played him through. That looks a cracking ball. Mateus! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Numero 13.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. There's the hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Poland have the chance to go the other way. Beckham. He is just caressing the ball. And Beckham! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Ended up in no man's land. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly...
And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the master. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Maradona. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Maradona. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. And they're on him in a flash. Quality ball. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Van Nistelrooy. This one, and the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Eto'o. Messi. Maradona. Fiddles it through. He's onside. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gerrard. Gullit. He's in and the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And he's being shifted off it. Half an hour played now. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Amrabat. Eto'o.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's got his range wrong there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Poland have it back and can go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Gullit. Messi. Roberto. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gullit. Roberto. Beckham was alert to the possibilities. Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? That could spell big chance! He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neuer catches it safely. Beckham. Messi. Hits one! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Poland take the lead. Maradona. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Maradona. Roberto. Nacho. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And Poland now can counter. And he was quick to react. Amrabat. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maradona. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Well, that is not the best ball, as he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Ligt. And he's looked and Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
Beckham standing over it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Good read, needed to be. Roberto. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Davids gets across to intercept that. Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. That's a nicely measured pass. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. And it's Totti. Amrabat. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Maradona. And here's Yamal. Totti. Nice interception, well timed. Beckham. De Roberto. Closing in on... Can he put it away? Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
This is promising. Rudiger concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Yamal. Number 17, Francesco Totti. Number 19, Amrabat. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 42, Musiala. Number 27, Leiva. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Sudah. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking for the run.
Poland certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Turns and goes back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
We are into overtime. And here's Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sweet ball, that. It's been shipped out wide. Mateus. Musiala. And that interception was... So that's it. It is all over. Poland proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could...